Linum lavoisii. Beautiful specimen. Exquisite flower, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
Now, these mountains must be teeming with species of all kinds and colors and shapes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Look, David, this is as far as we go.
What?
This is an uncharted wilderness. And there's a tribe of savage Umpqua somewhere up ahead.
But I hired you to take me to...
You hired us to guide you up here and to get you back. I go much farther. I can't vouch on getting any of us back.
But I've come such a long way to find that pine tree. And I mean to do it.
You're going alone. You're liable to end up in a pine box.
I'll have to take that chance.
All right, it's your skin.
Colby, you can't just leave him out here to shift for himself.
You can't drag him back by force. Jarrison, give him another pack of grub, will you?
Yeah, but Colby.
Your ship leaves in a month. If you can make it back in time.
I'll be there. Come, Pudge. We've got mountains to climb.
Fool flower picker. Now, let's go.
Death Valley Days.
Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. There were many different kinds of pioneers in the West. One of them was a young scientist from England who braved the unexplored wilderness and the threat of fierce Oregon Indians. Now, to the savages, he was indeed a strange man, a man who gathered grass. And so they called him the Grass Man.
Josh, if Colby sent you back to get me, I'm not going back.
Colby didn't send me.
He didn't?
I mean, you and our little dog, you can't be trusted out here. It's a dangerous country.
Well, thank you, Josh.
Don't thank me now. We ain't out of here yet.
Josh, why did you come back to help me? You didn't have to.
You know, I don't know. Sometimes I get kind of a loony spell. You know, once I sat up all night nursing the sick coyote. Next morning, he jumped up, yawned, bit me, and ran off. Well, no doubt I'll be regretting this one, too.
One thing I'll promise you, Josh. I won't bite you.
Well, let's get to footing. Those mountains, they're gonna come to us.
Come, Pudge.
now, what have you been up to?
I found this strange little bud floating down the stream. I don't think I've ever seen this species before.
Well, you better get those feet of yours dried off before you get took with a chill.
Amazing. What a wondrous world of flora and fauna this is.
Huh? Well, I guess it's pretty near eating time.
One moment, please.
Now, what's so all-fired important about those mountain flowers? You come out here to this savage land where you don't even fit. Why?
Well, actually, it's a little difficult to explain. I suppose you think I'm some kind of a loony.
Yeah, it had occurred to me.
Well, ever since I was a boy, I've loved flowers. All kinds and any kind. You see, Josh, grass, trees, flowers, they're all important to the world. They were the first forms of life on this planet. And even before God made Adam and Eve, he made the Garden of Eden. He thought it was important. There's so much we don't know about seeds, what they are, where they come from. Like that tree waiting out there, waiting for us to find it. And to tell the world about it. Ever since I saw this cone that a trapper brought into the settlement, Josh, I knew it came from a tree that man had never seen before. And I had to find it.
Now, you see, I told you. You went and caught yourself a cold. Well, you go put those tender feet of yours alongside that fire until they warm up a bit. Yeah, you sure caught yourself a whizzer there.
Just a little head cold.
Yeah, sure, just a little head cold. They make you weak. You shouldn't be hauling yourself up those steep slopes today. You ought to rest for a day.
No. We haven't got the time, not even a day. I'll be all right. Will this effervescent salts perk me right up? Quite a bit of magnificent scenery, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, Davy, I was just wondering. That Garden of Eden, where do you suppose it was?
Could have been right here, Josh. The Garden of Eden could have been right here.
You know, I got that funny old gnawing in my belly again. Always get that feeling when there's Indians around. Like some fellas get an ache in their big toe when it's gonna rain. Well, I get this gnawing when there's Indians sneaking around.
You all right? I think so. You sure you didn't break no bones?
No. I guess I must have slipped.
Well, you stay right there. I'll be right down. Of all the mule-headed, scatterbrained dudes I ever got mixed up with, I've never seen nothing like it.
Slipped. Quiet, quiet.
Yeah, I told you that old belly of mine's never wrong. He's a Chinook.
Are they dangerous?
You get a notion to get their hackles out there.
Smoke.
Give them tobacco. Chinooks are too lazy to raise their own.
Chinook want dog.
Oh, our Indian friend's got a sweet tooth for Pudgy.
Sweet tooth? You mean he wasn't
Don't
eat?
raise your voice. We smoke. Talk.
We talk.
Now's the time for us to show him we're big medicine. Somehow. Light up.
Big medicine.
Oh, that does it. You're learning fast, Davy.
We go now.
Wait,
For what?
you know tree where cone come from?
Tree near water of Umpqua.
That's what I was afraid of. You better forget it, Davy. Besides, we need a boat to get along that river.
Will you show us the way?
No.
We'll give you more tobacco.
Chinook, no go near Umpqua.
Well, do you have a boat you might lend us? A canoe. Canoe.
More tobacco.
Yes.
Canoe near rock like bear.
Come on, Josh, let's find that canoe.
Now, hold it, Davy. We don't want no truck with any Umpquas. You heard what them Chinooks said. They don't even want to go near them.
Set a rock like bear. Must have meant it looks like a bear. In that direction.
Now, hold on, Davy. Don't go out of your...
Look out for that snake!
That's as far as we're going. We're going home. No. I've come this far, and I'm going to find that tree.
Oh, you'll find that tree, all right. Don't you worry about that. If you don't get killed falling off a mountain or get drowned, you'll find that tree, all right. And you'll be spreading a lot of it if the Umpquas catch up. And you go ahead and get yourself killed. But not me. I ain't crazy like you are. Go ahead, walk right back to the Umpquas for all I care. Nothing but a crazy posing picture. That's all. Good Lord. One of the first things you gotta do is learn to keep your powder dry.
You're going to help me find my tree.
I'm here, ain't I? Give me more trouble than that sick coyote I was taking care of.
Tobacco. Wonderful aroma.
Oh, these Indians really know how to grow good tobacco. Best there is.
And why not? They invented it.
Yeah. Right good chewing kind. I think we better get a move on before the Indian growth stuff comes on back. We got company. Quiet, hound. Dog's gonna get us all killed yet.
do now?
He's an uncle. I can tell by those red slashes on his cheeks. Now, you just walk gentle and let him make the first move.
Quiet, Pudgy. You don't want to end up roasted over a fire, do you? He seems friendly enough.
It's about as friendly as a ruptured rattler. Don't even sneeze. Well, our Indian friend's inviting us to a little shooting match. He's just feeling us out. He sees our guns.
Good. Good, good.
Thought you'd like that.
Tobacco.
Thank you. Thank you. These seeds. They're from the pine we're looking for. Where did you get these? Where tree?
From Natala. 3-4 days. Mountains.
Josh, we're almost there. Come on.
More tobacco? Davy, just ain't no use. We've been climbing all over these mountains. I ain't had no feeling in my feet for the last 2 days.
It's here someplace. It just has to be.
Hey, you! What kind of a dog are you can't find a tree? Especially one as special as this one's supposed to be.
Well, let's keep looking.
You know, never in my whole miserable life did I ever hear tell of 2 full-grown men traipsing through a forest full of snakes and cougar and Injuns looking for a tree. Back in civilization, they got lots of trees, but no, I gotta get
Gosh.
tangled up.
Look at it. Natalie. We found it.
You mean that's what we've been looking for all this time?
It certainly is.
You got any cool idea we're gonna chop this tree down and lug it all the way out of here?
There's a lot more cones around here.
Like fresh ones. Later. Right now, I just want to look at her.
Well, now there, that's the first good idea you've had since we ever came out on this trip.
What in heaven's name are they doing? They're gonna kill us? Why don't they get on with it?
Not them. First, they gotta make themselves pretty. Then they gotta chew a little local weed and get their blood all heated up.
If we could only get free.
The sun's starting to go down. It's gotta get dark before they start cooking us.
The sun. Can you reach this magnifying glass? Maybe we could burn these dogs off. Gotta hurry, Josh. The sun's getting weaker. Okay, now for you.
Watch it, watch it. He's coming this way.
When sun is no more, you die.
No die. Him God. Big medicine.
Iheho es oni mape wataya. Ne wata, ne ojista.
They'll make a big fuss about getting free. And then do some big medicine with that fancy glass of yours. It's the only chance we got.
We no believe him, God. You lie.
Siete katawa! Istale!
Jaganos ne deesa.
You drink boiling water?
Andina, gawasa. Kashka, kaewash. Hey, kapwe.
I go free my friend.
Nawe.
We better start footing it out of here before these Indians start thinking about your big medicine. They ain't all fools.
We go now.
Ishtamalda.
Come, Pudge.
Davy, we better get a move on before those Umpquits figure out you're not as heavenly as they thought.
I wish I had the time. I'd climb this tree and examine every inch of it.
After what you've been through, they ought to name it after you.
Well, now I'd be honored. Well, I guess we better get a foot in it, huh?
Few of history's scientists have received a more towering tribute to their achievements than this young botanist. But in recognition of his contribution to the science of botany, England did honor David Douglas by naming the tree the Douglas fir.